How you guys doing today, this evening, um, this afternoon, today? Without further ado, y'all, as y'all can see, I'm dressed a little bit differently, right? And everything in this period, in this time, guys, is very symbolic. Why? Um, this is a moment of strategic. But if I'm being honest, y'all, if I'm being all the way honest, um, today is a day where I had to feel my feels. And I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be all the way honest with you guys, as I'm always honest. Um, I woke up today and I cried. But they don't want me to fixate on crying. They want me to fixate on what today is about to bring. You guys are finally walking through the portal. You're finally accepting who you are. You're finally picking it up. You're finally understanding and understanding that not everybody can be around you in this time. You're finally understanding that God needs you to show up how God needs you to show up, not necessarily how you want to show up. In this period of time, I want you guys to be kind to yourself. How you doing, Queen? The reason why is because during this process, guys, I told y'all that it was going to be some crying, but there will be some laughs. There will be some effort that needs to be made on your part. During this period in time, and the sirens are going off, there will be a lot of crying. And that's why I put these glasses on today, because y'all just been crying too much. And I'm coming to you guys and I'm being honest, because today was a day that I had to leave who I once was in order to walk into who I am today. Yesterday and today were two totally different people. And I think that that's symbolic. The reason being is because, guys, I have to be able to connect to you. I have to be able to connect with who I'm supposed to connect with. And I can't connect with everybody anymore. What do you mean, Charlie? I mean, I'm cutting everybody the fuck off. No, I'm just kidding. Or maybe I'm not. Let me be honest. When I woke up today and I was crying, I said, I can't do this shit. And then I just got up and I sprung into action. Not instantly. It took me a minute to get out of bed today, but after I just started to clean. And it wasn't an angry clean, it wasn't a sad clean, it was just a revelation cleanse. And I think that that's what this message is that, guys, so much information is loading you guys. So much things around you are happening. And if I'm honest, all you can do is hold on to yourself. I had a dream last night. And I had a dream that I had lost everything. And it's funny because it was as though, like, the first part of my dream was it was in a fire. I was in a fire. And I couldn't go to the basement. I remember there was only certain places I could go. And in my dream, I remember that everything is like, grab what's important to you. And the symbolism of it is that in this moment, guys, I want you to know that your life and the creation, how you're creating it, This is about you grabbing what is important and maybe the only thing that is important is yourself. Okay? Second part. I remember I pulled up to a friend's house, and I remember in that dream, I didn't tell her what was going on. I didn't tell her I just lost everything. I didn't tell her anything. I just showed up. And I remember she was talking to me, and I couldn't hear her through the car. I could not hear what she was saying. I don't know if you guys have lost loved ones, you've lost a home, or you lost maybe yourself, your courage, your wisdom, I woke up this morning and I said, I don't know, God. And God said, you do know. You do know where you're going. But I told you that not everybody could come. I told you that I'm preparing you to move forward. I told you that I am preparing you. And I didn't say it was going to be easy. And I didn't say every day was going to be fun. But I did warn you. And I said, but I don't have time to cry today. And God told me, tough shit make time. Confirmation. I said, God, I don't want to. Today was a day, y'all, I just didn't want to. But I had to. Today was my final day where I realized that I can't be what other people want me to be. I have to be who I am. And who I am is a really important person, and I play an important role in a lot of different people's lives, including my own. I'm supposed to be the person that connects a lot of people to a lot of different resources that they might have not been able to access had it not been to me. I was placed in this world to be a giving person. I was placed into this world to be thoughtful, not to be thoughtless. I was placed into this world to be able to love, but not to be used or to be abused. And I think that in this season, guys, I think about when I literally had my house catch on fire in real life, how that was God preparing me for my move. And I think that in this season, guys, God is preparing you for your move, for your next divine move, whether if that's physical, literally, emotionally. You guys are being prepared to move, maybe at a moment's notice, maybe within the next 6 months, maybe a year from now. But symbolism of it is that God had to make you light. God had to remove everything from you that was excess in order for you to be light, so I can move you to and place you to where I need you to be. I need you not attached to this said person, because maybe this said person is about to move or leave this earth. I need you open. I need you available. I need you light. So I took away that car, and I took away that home, and I took away that person, and I took away those clothes because you no longer need them anymore. You're about to gain weight, or you're about to lose weight. I need you in maternity clothes. I need you in mom mode, dad mode. I need you in wife mode. I need you in self mode. I need you whatever God has called to you. I need you in student mode, y'all. In this moment, guys, God is preparing you for a move. And it's fast. And I guarantee you guys, by next year this time, it won't be the same. Your next 8 years will not be the same. You will look and you will remember this day as a day to remember. At least I know I will. Because this was the day that God said the final mask comes off. Not everybody gets to reap the benefit of you guys anymore. Not everybody gets to reap the benefit of you anymore. And Brianna, I've been waiting on you, my love. It's good to see you. Not everybody can reap the benefit of who you are, about what you're about to become, of this new transparency. Not everybody can reap the benefit of the rewards, because God is about to give you guys a lot. But not only just give, God is going to require you to give, to receive as well, to help. Even when you don't know as to why you have to help that person, God is placing individuals in your life. Maybe they just need a night out. Maybe they just need a friend. Maybe you need someone too. And God is aligning you with people that are lonely, or that are hurt, or that are on their next part of transformation, and now you're aligning to your soul tribe, guys. And I keep holding back my tears. Because it's like, I feel you guys, I feel me, I feel us. And I hate crying on camera. I hate, because it just feels so like, it just feels vulnerable. And I know that I could trust you guys, and it's just, every time I have to, it's just like, I don't like it. And I think I don't like it because I remember there was a time I used to judge people that used to get online and cry. And I know that my core value is to bring light and to bring love. But God also told me that I have to bring balance to you guys. Because you guys have found me at different parts in my own personal journey. And throughout this tribe, this community that I have started, and that you guys are continuing, I'm realizing that we will have light days, we will have dark days, we will have fucking days where shit, we are over here light and laughing and and just enjoying, and then we will have days where we're fucking crying. Why? Because life is about balance. This life is about making your own history, guys. And I think that the symbolism of it is that we cannot really truly make history if we're not being honest about the steps that it takes in order to make history. They always teach us the parts, the good parts, maybe some of the bad, but not too much. If you guys really pay attention to history, if you talk about when they, you know, really didn't want to teach us about the Emancipation Proclamation, or if you want to talk about when they didn't want to teach us about slavery and how they're trying to take away our history, they don't, you have to have balance, guys. Even the racism, like, you have to have balance. The genocides, the guys, because this is not just about United States, this is a world thing. We can take it back to Egyptian times, to Pharaoh times. This is a world thing. We can talk about how Christopher Columbus allegedly found the States. We could talk about the good revolutions, the expansions, the takeovers. We could talk about, but we have to talk about the dictatorships as well. It's balance. This next part of your life is about balance, because you guys have to have the full picture, or you're being required to create a full picture in order for you guys to pour and nourish the rest of our foundation for the new generations to come. What do you mean, Charlie? I told you guys that you are the generational curse breakers. And I think a lot of people say that. But the difference is that what we do today in the next days forward, because we can't take back the past. We can't really it's not fuck the past, but it's like we can't really we can't react the past. All we can do is, if we really want to create change, is to plant the proper seeds and to execute the proper seeds, to nourish, to grow what it is we want to grow, to create whatever it is we want to create. But the point of the matter is that you guys have to keep your legacy in mind. That means if you don't want to raise another you, although we like to think we're perfect, if you had a real evaluation of all parts that you've been through in life, how can you avoid the traumas and the pains that you have went through? And how can you rid yourself of that so you're not inflicting that on your child or the children, or when you become grandparents, your grandbabies? How can you not become your parents? How can you not become how can you not become who you once hated? Those are the seeds it's time to plant. And the rest, it's give it to somebody else to deal with. What do you mean, Charlie? I'm gonna give you guys a personal example. Let's talk relationships. Not everybody is for you. Not everybody is privileged to have your seed, to get you pregnant, or to get you, or to co-create with you. I got this hoodie from one of my good friends back in Denver, actually. I can message him and see where he got it. I honestly don't know. I took it the last time I was there, or one of the last times I was there. Last time I seen him. I needed something to get through the airport. Symbolism of it is that, you guys, I want you guys to hear me though. This next part is that you guys have to create something you feel. Don't just put feels in places where you feel lonely. No. If you are with somebody, if you're with a person and you feel lonely, it's not time for you to go try to fill yourself with food, or go fill yourself with another companion, or to fill yourself with a hobby. Like, ask yourself, why do you feel lonely if you have said person? Is it that person, or is it just you? Is it a wound that you need to is it a wound you need to fix? This next part of you is about you guys fixing and you returning. It's you returning to your body instead of running. And that's what I mean when I say not everybody can have access to you, because guys, that love, that giving, that that heart of yours, you're being required to turn it black to those that turned their back to you. I know some of y'all gonna be like, Charlie, what? I'm telling you, you can't give to those that do not give to you. It does not have to be the same give, but it has to be either God sent, or it has to make sense. Double entendre. Make money, or literally make sense. It has to go to your movement. What do you mean, Charlie? If you help someone in this next part of your journey, it has to be because God told you to. Or it has to be because you genuinely want to. Not because you are trying to reap the benefit of them. It's just because you simply want to. When you put in the thought of, what am I getting out of this? Then it no longer is pure. Anything that I have purely given when I was aware of it has been because I just was told to grab it. No matter if it's a stone, no matter if it's flowers, no matter if it's fucking beats, or no matter if it's shoes, no matter if it's, guys, I've given so many different gifts over the fucking years, to be honest. I'm a giving person. No matter if it's just words of wisdom or just spending time with people, all of those are gifts. Because although I can't be there for everybody during every part of their transitions to hold their hands, at least I can do one thing thoughtful to brighten their day. However, God had told me that I can give to those that give to me, because in the past I started getting taken advantage of a lot. And symbolism of it was that I had to recognize that, and once I recognized, instead of being, okay, I'm just going to stop giving to those individuals, I stopped giving to everybody. I became the victim. And then I realized that got me nowhere. And I really am a giving person, and I shouldn't feel bad for wanting to give to people. So God had to reset me and just made me aware that, Charlie, you're a giving person by nature because that's who I created you as. However, here goes the stipulations, and I have the stipulations. Who to give to, when to give to, why to give to. And God tells me, even if I want to give, when I cannot give. Why? Because I cannot give to those that do not have the capacity to receive, but also to those that won't even be grateful or recognize the gift. People ask me, why am I single? And I just had an epiphany. I have not met, or God has not made me aware of this person quite yet, of somebody that has my heart. The person I marry, the person I am with, the person I fall in love with for real is going to be an amazing person. He will understand that being alive is a gift. He'll appreciate anything because he understands that it doesn't matter the price of a gift. It doesn't matter what it is gifted. It's just he's considerate. That's the only stipulation I have on my person. At this point, I don't care what he looks like. I don't care what. I just have to feel him. And he can't go cold. He can't go cold. Making an agreement with the universe, guys. And your purest form is how you receive the fastest. But understand that you have to release the old in order to obtain the new. And so you guys have to, if it pertains to love, you have to give up the old. Because no matter how good sex was and no matter how much you wanted them to be that person, they are not. No matter how much you want people to be your people, that does not mean that they are your people. Just no matter how much you want that person to get it and be your friend, they're just not your friend. Sorry. I told myself earlier today, I'm so sick and tired of saying sorry and apologizing for just being myself. So I don't want to be around people I can't be myself around. I understand when it comes with business, then let it just be business. I understand when it's personal, though. Personal people, guys, you guys get to get the loving Charlie. You get to see me vulnerable. You get to see me at all elements of me. But those that are getting shut out, you will feel it. And I feel as though this is me relaying a message to you guys, is that it's time to clean house with your emotions. Those that need to be shut off, I'm not saying you got to cut them the fuck off, no. But I'm just saying those that can't show up for you, phased out immediately. Or it's about to be a process of elimination, and I'm hearing, or progress. I'm hearing people that's in your life, they either need to show progress or I'm hearing process. or they're processed. Literally. And that's it. Y'all ready? It's time to transmute. But I have to go change real quick, guys. So I'm gonna end this live. I'm gonna go back live because now it's time to have some fun. Okay? I'm gonna leave it here. BRB in like 2 seconds. Approximately 2.